Good morning everyone, my name is Putri Hasna Hanipah, and today I would like to present a summary of a research article in Chemistry Education. The title of the article is Challenge in Biochemistry Courses, a snapshot of student learning difficulties, written by Ratulani, Asep, Norazilawati, Heli, and published in Jurnal Tadris Kimiya, Volume 8, Number 2, 2023. The purpose of this presentation is to explain the key points of the article, including the background, research method, findings, and conclusion. The study addresses the problem of low understanding and achievement in biochemistry among biology education students. According to the authors, this research was conducted because biochemistry, with its broad and complex scope, often lead to student difficulties in visualizing or understanding concepts like metabolic pathway, molecular structure, and biochemical terms. Despite active student participation, face-to-face learning, and the use of practicum activities and information technology, student learning outcomes in quizzes and midterm exam for the 2022 or 2023 academic year were low, indicating learning difficulties. The purpose of this research is to provide an overview of student learning difficulties in biochemistry, and this research also aims to help students find solutions in the learning process and in learning biochemistry courses. The researcher used a descriptive quantitative design. The participants in the study were 70 students from the Biology Education Study Program at a university in West Sumatra. Specifically of the class 2021 or 2022 who were taking biochemistry courses. They were selected using purposive sampling technique. Data were collected using midterm exam test result and questionnaire. The research instrument included a questionnaire on student opinion about learning difficulties and a test of concept mastery. The procedure involved the study being conducted in April 2023. Midterm exam test data was collected and analyzed per question item, with each question having indicator aligned with predetermined learning outcomes. The level of difficulty experienced by students on each question was interpreted according to a specific range. The main finding of this study is that students experience learning difficulties in biochemistry courses, particularly in molecular structure, material, metabolic pathway, and biochemical terms. These difficulties are reflected in an average lecture achievement score of 0.51, which fall into the quite difficulties category. The author found that 26.47% of students had difficulties with molecular structure material, 58.82% with metabolic material, and 14.71% with biochemical terms. Questionnaire results indicated that 27% of students prefer learning using the practicum method. These results show that the greatest difficulty experienced by students is in the metabolic pathway material, although some students still face challenge. The majority of students understand biochemical terms. Students tend to prefer learning through discussion and explanation from lecturer. In their discussion, the researcher explained that learning difficulties in biochemistry are caused by complex terms, intricate concepts, the sheer volume of material that needs to be memorized, and in interdisciplinary nature. Other contributing factors include a lack of fundamental understanding and efficient laboratory practice, and underdeveloped effective study skills. Students prioritize lecture explanation even though they enjoy practical work. The researchers recommended the development of interactive media and teaching material that are simple, coherent, and relevant to daily life, especially for prospective teachers. In conclusion, the study show that student learning difficulties in biochemistry are primarily related to molecular structure, metabolic pathway and terms in biochemistry. The authors highlight the importance that students rely pre-learning through discussion activities and explanation from lecture. This common learning research, including the internet and biochemistry book. This research contributes to chemistry education because it identifies specific area of difficulty for students, which can inform the development of more effective teaching material and method. The findings suggest a need for developing learning media such as video, easy to understand textbook, model, and practical instruction to help students overcome learning challenges and motivate. To summarize, this article provides useful insight into the challenge faced by students in biochemistry courses. The findings can be applied to inform the development of more effective teaching material and method. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope this presentation was informative.